Hi everyone, I'm Chris and I'm an Alfa Nut. Now, if you're an Alfa Nut too, great, I'm delighted to meet you. However, if you feel that you're not quite an Alfa Nut yet, or you may be in imminent danger of becoming one, then I can probably help. I can either, number one, confirm your addiction, and number two, scare you off completely. You may be concerned that your previously normal and sane life may disappear under a quivering mountain of magazines, spare parts, invoices for expensive repair work, and messages from concerned members of your family saying things like,
"Is everything all right, dear? Your father and I haven't heard from you in weeks, and when we drove past your house last week on our way to bingo, we couldn't help but see that you'd bought another old wreck."
Don't worry, you've come to the right channel. So, all I can promise to do here is to share some of my frankly biased opinions about Italian cars in general and Alfas in particular, many of which seem to have more than their fair share of that magic fairy dust. Now, there's a saying in the Alfa Romeo community, which is that Alfa actually stands for always looking for another.
I hope you're not looking at cars in there.
Of course not, darling. For instance, now, I'm a little bit hazy on exactly how this happened, but currently I seem to have ended up with 4 Alfa Romeos. 2 of them actually work. Now, every Alfa fan has their lottery win dream car, maybe even a list of those. I certainly have, starting with the 1970s Montreal, which I think that was a childhood poster car fantasy of mine. Also things like the 33 Stradale, the new Disco Volante, and the outrageously beautiful 1937 8C. However, the cars that most of us normal people end up buying on a budget that's modest tend to look a little bit more like this. And that, my friends, is one of the main reasons for me wanting to start the Alfa Nut channel. It makes me really sad to see lovely cars, probably tomorrow's valuable classics, being thrashed around and neglected and having half of Halford's accessories department stuck on them. So, as well as looking at some sexy new Alfas and hopefully even test driving a few too, I'm looking at you, Alfa Romeo UK. I'll also be showing you some of the oily bits and the ups and downs of the restoration of a couple of my own cars, including a 1998 156 V6 and also a GTV V6, both of which I bought for less than £1,000. Now, can't go wrong at that price, can you? Or can you? Of course, both of these cars have been enjoying an extended holiday at the bottom of the marketplace, but that's changing now and prices are slowly rising for the more desirable models of 90s and early 2000s cars like these. But anyway, enough of my barnyard full of junk, on to other topics. Thanks very much for watching my brief introductory video. I hope you'll join me on some later videos because I'll be lifting the lid on some interesting Alfas as well as some other Italian cars as well, because I know that you like those too. If you want to join me, you're very welcome. I would love to see you. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.